folks don't get around, but there's something about you I like, about you I like.
Hello guys, and welcome to Till Vacuum Do Us Part. So as you can see, I'm just showing you some before clips of the house, and as you can tell, we sold the sectional. It is gone. We found some furniture we want to buy, but it went two ways because what we got we didn't end up liking. So I'm going to show you both living room sets so you can see what the difference a sofa and love seat can make in a house. Now you will notice there's some like happy birthday decor out. Savannah turned 11 while I was filming this, and we surprised her and like decorated the house. So when she woke up, it was all decorated and we left it up for a few days. So as you can tell, the sectional's gone. Now we're gonna bring in the first set of furniture. This is what I'm calling the more traditional. It's more expected. Now when we picked it out in the store, we picked it out because it was light gray. We were really trying to stay away from beige, which we did, but you're gonna see here in a moment, I'll talk more about it. It went a different color than we were expecting, but let's go ahead and get this unloaded and brought in, and then we'll talk more about it here in a moment.
I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better.
Okay, so as you can see, we got the pieces in here. We still have to get it through the hallway, but once we brought that in, the people showed up that are buying our old sectional, so Chase is out there helping them load it up into a U-Haul. But I'm really excited to do this. This is gonna be like a living room transformation, like slowly. I couldn't do one big video because we're ordering a rug and I don't know when it's coming in. We did order a chair, but we're not getting it until the end of February or later. I'm gonna be working on like our dining room nook over here, but I haven't even got it ordered. I know what I want, but I can't find it. So slowly you'll see these pieces come together in a video, but it's not gonna be like one set video. But Chase is gonna get them loaded up, and then we're gonna get the sofa moved in and then unpackaged, and I can't wait to show you what we picked out. I will have it linked down below in my description box, just in case you're curious of like the set or you're in the market for one. So I felt like it was affordable for, you know, furniture that's not super cheap. So we definitely didn't go like the high end, but we didn't go cheap because I've learned that stuff doesn't last long. So we went kind of right in the middle. So if you're looking for that sweet spot, I'll link it. Now, a lot of you guys are asking like the sectional thing. I prefer sectionals. I love them. They're cozy. They're amazing. So if you're in a market and you can do it, grab a sectional. But for our living room here, it just did not call for a sectional. Like we needed separate pieces. So I think it's gonna look so much better in here. So I'm ready to get this set up and see how it looks. So it's this part that I'm always like, Chase, why did we not pay to have it delivered and set up? But that's just an easy way to save money. So if you're on a budget and you're wanting new furniture, I'm going to talk more here in a second about like what we paid for our sectional and what we sold it for and all of that throughout this video. But a good way to save money is just, you know, pick it up yourself, borrow a van, borrow a truck, and then bring it in. That normally saves you a couple hundred, if not more. Plus it saves on time. So if they already have it in stock, like they did with ours, we got it the same day instead of having to wait a few weeks or week to have it delivered. So that's just one way to save some money.
You're my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you.
So every sofa is different on how it comes. This one's a little bit harder because you always have to put the feet on. It just makes it easier for bringing in the house. But typically they already have holes drilled in for you, so it's easier to install. Now it's not super hard. As long as you have like a drill, you can do it, but I did want to just note that. So if you're looking at this set, and this set was in stock at Ashley Furniture, and they had like a ton left here. A lot of you are messaging me on Instagram saying, how are you finding anything in stock? When we were there, they had 10 of the sofa and like 11 of the love seat. So this was good to go. And then another one we looked at but didn't buy, it was in stock as well. So definitely just do your shopping and ask around, because some furniture places are getting shipments in. Okay, now let's talk about prices, because I feel like you guys find it really helpful when we talk about it, just so you guys know what to expect. Now we are in Oklahoma, so I feel like our prices are a little bit lower than most, so just keep that in mind. But our sectional, the one we had from our old house, we bought for around $2,400, or that's what it is now. I think we even got it on sale, so it was probably a little less, but we sold it really quick for $1,200. So we probably could have listed higher because it sold within hours. So keep that in mind. So going into this, we had $1,200 that we were gonna put towards anything else that we bought. Now this set was actually a really good deal. So I have the prices for you right here. The sofa was $780 and the love seat was $702, and then they ended up giving us a 10% discount just because they want to sell furniture there. So we paid around $1,333, so $1,333. So once you added the $1,200 we already had, we were only having to spend $133 to upgrade. So that is how we love to do things around here. We like to like flip our stuff. We had to put a little bit with it, but we got a brand new sofa and love seat. It fit our house better. Now, like I said, there was a color issue, so you're gonna see that here in a second, but I did want to talk about pricing with you.
Tell you that I love you 100 times a day. You'll get tired of my voice, that's how much I'm gonna tell you that I'll miss you. I'll miss you if you go. Yes, I'm gonna let you know just how much I tell you, mama. I tell you, papa, too.
When decorating, you have to remember that every space is so different. So our last house was actually smaller than this house, but our last living room was technically a little bit bigger and we had a lot more walls. So our sectional could set up against the wall, so we had more walkway, and the size of it fit perfect, which we bought it for that space. So when we brought it into here, we thought it would work well too because it's a bigger house, but the flow is different. So this one's much more open. There wasn't a wall to push it up on. So this space just called for 2 pieces. I know a lot of people were like, no, don't get rid of the sectional. I loved my sectional, but now we can spread them a little bit further apart and still be close to the TV, but we don't have wasted space behind the sectional. It just really calls for separate pieces in this space, and when you're in here in real life, it looks and feels so much better. Now, if you're having a hard time trying to decide if your space works better as a sectional or pieces, like separate pieces, the best thing I can tell you to do is use the pieces in your house. So for me, I had a sectional. I took all the pieces apart. I put this all over on Instagram. If you're not following me there, I can get a little more detailed sometimes and show you. But I took all the pieces apart and set them up as if it was a sofa, a love seat, and a chair, so I can fill the space before I go spend a ton of money on furniture. Now say you're the opposite. Say you have 3 or 4 pieces, but you're wanting to know if you want a sectional in your house. Push it all together like you would a sectional and try to figure out which side does the long side need to be. Which one, if you're going to get like a chase lounger, what side does that need to go on? But just use your furniture to kind of manipulate the living room, and then you get a good look and feel and sense of how the space is going to feel before you go out and spend a ton of money on new furniture. So now you're getting a good look of what it looks like in the living room. We're loving the flow so much better. Back here, there's not as big as a walkway, so we don't have just like all this dead space. Now the chair isn't gonna go there. We want to find one. We actually ordered one but returned it because we couldn't get it in for a while. I just pulled that chair in from my office, so we just had the seating until we can find one. And then the poof is actually Savannah's. I borrowed it from her room just to see if we'd like one in the living room, but that came from Target, so I'll probably order one myself. But here's the traditional style and what it looks like in our house. Okay guys, it is day 2, it is the next day, and I have an update because we set all the furniture out. You guys all saw that, set it up, looked at it, and I like wasn't saying anything because I didn't want to make it a big deal, but I kept thinking it was not a good color. And then finally Chase came in and he was like, what's up with this color? And I was like, it's green. So for whatever reason, like it's supposed to be gray, but gray can pull different colors and it's just pulling green. I think because it's with all of our other like grays and whites, and then it's up against like our cadet blue island, it is just not gonna work. So anyways, yesterday we called to figure out, could we exchange it, could we return it, what could we do? And we can return it or exchange it, but we're gonna obviously do an exchange. We need furniture. So we're gonna load all this stuff back up. We have to return it and we have to find something new. We think we know what we want because we had been to Mathis Brothers a few days before we went to Ashley, but we can buy from either because they're like connected. So we're gonna load this up, take it back, get the new stuff, set it up again. We do have a few other house projects that need to be worked on, so if we have time, that will be in this video too. You guys probably already know by the thumbnail, but now let's get this stuff. I'll show you what it looks like right now, and then we'll get it loaded. Okay, so here is what it's looking like right now. This is still their chair from my office. We're gonna just cover it back up. We have all the pieces. I pulled this one off. We kept this on as soon as we figured out we weren't gonna keep it, just to make sure it stays nice and clean and the boys didn't get on it. But we're gonna throw that back on. I know on camera it's not coming across the green, like I'm looking at my screen, but in real life, like lighting, it's going green, and I think it's going against, like when this is off, it's going against our blue island and our gray walls, but I think things on screen just don't come across. So if it was like this color in real life, I could have lived with it. But let's go ahead and get this packed up.
When I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things it took from me, I know that I am so much better, better. When I look at what I've done, now that we're apart, when I look at what I've won, I've come so far. I know I'm so much better. And baby, you don't belong.
I'm not gonna lie, it was like 1,000 times harder getting this furniture out than it was getting it in. It was packed up really nice when it came in, so we could slide it a lot more because it had like cardboard around it, where now I was trying to carry it and it was super duper heavy. So if you're looking into this furniture, it is really well made. It was super nice. And we were trying to make it as easy as possible on us and not remove the feet. But as you can see right here, we are having such a hard time. So you're gonna see in a moment, we had to eventually just take them off. We got it through the hallway, but we couldn't get it out the front door. So Chase is gonna remove those here in a second, but you'll just see us struggle as we try to get this furniture out. I did want to mention that they did offer for a fee. They could have come and picked this up from us, so we didn't have to do all this work. But once again, it's just a way to save money. So if you don't have the manpower to do this, or if you're just a single mama, definitely know you can just pay, you know, whatever fee. It's probably around a couple $100. Nobody wants to spend it, but if you have to, it is a service they offer. So I didn't want you to think, oh, if I get new furniture and don't like it, I can't get rid of it. You absolutely can. So you'd lose a little bit of that money on the return, but at least some men would come in and haul this out for you. Now we're officially right back where we started. I will say Chase and Savannah loved it this way. They actually didn't want furniture. Chase played cornhole in here all night with his boards. Savannah danced around and stretched. But we did pick up the new furniture. So we kind of had an idea of what we wanted from when we were out furniture shopping. So we went ahead to call to make sure it was still in stock the night before, and they only had like one left of each. So they let us put 20% down. So when we came in, they were holding it for us, and I was so glad. We walked into Mathis Brothers on a Sunday, and it was packed. Like, it would have been gone. So that's always an option if you're buying from like Mathis or Ashley. Probably other stores do it as well. But if you find it online, you can put 20% down, and you can just do it by your debit card or whatever. But if you change your mind, it's a 100% refund. So just keep that in mind right now, because buying furniture is so hard. I'm in shock that like all 3 sets that we looked at were in stock. So I'll link this one down below too, just so you know the style. But like I said, they don't have it, and it was actually a closeout price. I'll talk about the prices here in a second. But I know it's other locations. So ever since I bought it, Instagram's like stalking me and it keeps bringing it up. So I'll try to link it a few places just in case you're interested. I will say installing the feet on this one was so much easier. So you didn't need a drill. All you had to do was screw them on. It was super easy and simple to do. I will say if you haven't bought new furniture, it's always on the bottom. You can see that zipper right there, and they had these feet screwed into a board down there. Last time we got our sectional, it was like our first piece of new furniture, and it came without the feet, and I called and I was like, you forgot the feet? And they're like, oh, it's underneath in the zipper. So if you haven't bought new furniture and you're going to, just keep that in mind. We had to learn as well, but we're loving this one so much. I can't wait to reveal it. You're kind of seeing a glimpse of it now, but definitely stay till the end so you can see the finished product. Okay, now let's talk pricing on this one because I'm sure you guys are super curious. I'm always curious about pricing too, even if I'm not in the market. I think it's just fun to hear. So this set was a little bit more. It was a closeout special, so they're not going to be getting it anymore, but like I said, I'll link other ones for you that are the same. But the sofa was $1,078, and then the love seat was $1,048. So we got a full refund on the other set, but we still had that same $1,200 from selling our sectional. So after that, it was only $926 upgrade. So we got to sell our other sectional, spend $926, and we got new furniture. It fits the space so much better. We're very, very happy with it. We really had a higher budget set, but we are big about if we don't need to spend it, we don't want to. Like if we could have stuck at the only spending $133, we would have. Now we were still comfortable at $926 because we had, like I said, a lot higher budget for it. But just because you have a high budget does not mean you need to use it. So definitely just, you know, do the best you can. We don't want to waste any of our dollars. We work really hard for them. So like I said, I'll link this down below. We're super happy with the upgrade. I think it fits our style so much more. It's more glam, it's more unexpected, but we'll do a big reveal here at the end.
It's not the reason my heart sings, 'cause what I've got, you couldn't put a price on that, 'cause I got something real. I got something real. 'Cause I got love, love. Yeah, yeah. I got love, love. Yeah, yeah. I got love. Yeah, yeah. I got love. Yeah, yeah. Some people cool, some people try to get by.
I mentioned this is going to be like a really slow living room makeover, like you guys are just seeing the furniture today. I do have a new rug ordered that I can't wait to get. We still need a chair because the one we bought previously we returned before we even bought it, so we're still on the hunt. There was a really cool one that kind of went with this set, but it was sold out until May, and I'm just not that patient. And then we're wanting to do some work in our dining room that I'll probably be starting in the next video, so if you're new here, definitely subscribe. I love cleaning, but I love DIY projects. I love upgrading my home on a budget anytime I can because I love beautiful spaces, but I love saving money. So I definitely love for you to join our little family here. But now you're gonna see me just go ahead and decorate these sofas. I normally have like quite a few pillows on sofas, but that's what I love about these. It calls for just a few because otherwise you're hiding the back, and no more fluffing my cushions, like my back top cushions. I am so excited for that.
I got this feeling like it's starting now, starting now. I feel adventurous with you, and there is nothing that can hold us back, hold us back. We can do what we wanna do, 'cause we got all the time in the world, for better or worse.
Now here is the glam style reveal. You can just tell the room feels and looks different, so choosing your furniture is very important. If you can only get basic sofas, you can definitely add glam by an ottoman or a chair that's more affordable, or really glam pillows or a rug. So if you like this rug, I always get questions about it. It's from Boutique Rugs, and if you use ASH60, you'll get 60% off your entire order. So they have all different styles and all different options. They even have home decor, so I'll have them linked down below. The coffee table is from Amazon. I'll have that linked. The TV stand was a DIY. It was an old dresser, and we added new hardware and legs or feet and all of it to it. I have videos on that. That gray chair, it won't be there forever, but it was from a garage sale for like 20 bucks. And then all my pillows always come from Ross. So I'll link as much down below as possible, and just in case you're in the market. But I did want to show you, I saved these covers that they came with. Then when we leave the house, I can always cover up the furniture if I'm worried about my dogs getting up there. I just thought that would be an easy way, since they are cream. I know I'm going to get a lot of comments, but I'm not too worried about them. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video and hanging out with me. If you liked it, please comment, like, share it. It helps me out so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.